Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make $1,000 per month from one YouTube video. And I've done this. I can tell you that it's not quite as difficult as you might think it is, but it's still a challenge. And I'm going to show you kind of the process you have to go through to actually make this happen. So, the first thing you need to do if you want to make this much from one YouTube video, you need to make sure your video subject has very high search volume. So you're going to have a hard time if you're just completely relying on talent. Now, if you do have a really nice talent when it comes to comedy or just entertainment and things like that, then you might do very well without worrying about search volume and marketing and things like that. But for everyone else, for the most part, you need to look for things that are predictable. In other words, you need to do your research. So one thing I recommend you do is you use the Google AdWords keyword planner. So this will show you kind of how much people are searching for stuff on the internet, and the competition, as well as the suggested bid, which is what advertisers are paying to advertise for these terms, and how much is costing. So, for instance, if you wanted to do a video game channel where you basically play games and do gameplay videos, reviews of games, walkthroughs of different levels of games, and things like that. So, a lot of YouTubers do very well doing this. One reason is if you look at just one random game, like Call of Duty for instance. If you look this up, you'll see that the average monthly searches are 100,000 to 1 million monthly searches. The competition is low, and advertisers are bidding to advertise for this. So, if you want to make $1,000 or more from one video, chances are you're going to have a much better chance at doing this if you have very good monthly searches. Now, you would have to have an insanely high suggested bid or a very high converting product or something like that if you didn't go for this. And there are many different ways to make money from videos. You don't have to necessarily just go for ads, but most YouTubers go for ads and make money from YouTube monetization, which is advertising on videos. So Call of Duty is an example of one that has very good search volume. You want something that has 100,000 to 1 million or so, or at least 10,000 to 100,000. You want to have 6-digit potential or more searches a month. So just have that as a general rule. So for instance, if you were doing another game, let's say you were going for let's say you want to do a video called New Call of Duty Game. It has a lot less search volume than starting your video title with Call of Duty. So if you want to get this tool, it's completely free. All you have to do is sign up for Google AdWords, and like I said, it's free. Then you go to your AdWords account, go to Tools up here, and then go to Keyword Tool. But go for something that has 6-figure or more monthly search potential. So once you're doing that, once you're not limiting yourself as far as search volume goes, you also need to go after a broad audience. So if you want to make a lot of money per video, unless you're selling a very specific product, like a course on how to do something very specific, like sell a product on Amazon, or a course that's about how to train your dog to do certain tricks or something. If you have a high-end course, you don't necessarily need to do it this way. But if you're going for ads, if you're going for affiliate income, whatever, things like that, that require lots of traffic, you need to go for a very broad audience. You don't want to leave people out. So one example, you can go to trending videos and you can see some examples of videos that do not leave people out. So you will never see like niche videos that teach you a very specific tutorial or something like that. Those are never trending videos for the most part. It's usually like news, it's something about a celebrity, it's music, it's something about a movie or a video game, something that lots of people can relate to, something that lots of people would be interested in. So it kind of goes with that. Search volume has to have high search volume, but it also needs to be something that does not exclude most of your audience. So if you're doing a video about, say, let's say we're looking at my videos, I can give you a few examples. For example, 9 work from home jobs that are high paying in 2017. So you see that right here. That has good views, has good numbers on it, and it was only published, a week ago or so. So the reason it's doing well is it's about something my subscribers care about, and it's not excluding hardly anyone from my group of subscribers. Now, if it was about work from home jobs for women, or work from home jobs for kids, or work from home jobs for teenagers, I would be excluding a big chunk of my audience. Therefore, it would get less views and it would probably make less money from advertising. Now, it might make money from other things better, but as a general rule, if you're trying to do this for advertising, like I said, you have to go after as many people as possible. And then I'll show you some other ways to add on to that. But that's an example of one where I'm not excluding very many people. One where I get a lot less views, that was just published a few days before that one, is a book review for Money Master the Game. And while the numbers are good for who has actually watched it, it still didn't have very many views. 686 views, and it's been out a couple weeks now. That's not very good considering how many subscribers I have and what my typical video length is. You'll see a couple of the ones after it getting 2,000, 2,000, 9,000. The ones before it, a few days before it, 2,000, 7,000. Those are good videos, but this one underperformed because it's targeted towards a smaller group of people, a very small group of people. Although a lot of people know this book, as far as percentage of people on YouTube that know this book, that would be a very small number, or even a percentage of my subscribers would be a very small number. So that's an example. You want to not exclude a lot of people. You want to keep from having a narrow audience. So number 3, use analytics to find what your subscribers want. So your analytics are extremely important if you want to get this right. I'll give you some examples. So if you're looking at watch time, for instance, you can see your top performing videos up here. Let's say this is for the last 28 days. So I have one that has 188,000 views, another one with 97,000 views. Those are the types of videos that are going to do very well as far as ad income and things like that. Now you also have some other ones. If you go to your other videos, you'll find some towards the bottom that will have much less views per month. And if I go a few pages over, you would see some that are maybe getting a few hundred a month, which aren't doing very well and are definitely not going to be making $1,000 a month unless, like I've said before, they have some high-end course or high-end affiliate income along with it. So ads are all based on watch time, views, and CPM. I'll talk more about CPM in a minute, but you need to go and look at your analytics. You need to see what exactly is doing well in terms of views and watch time and what is doing poorly to get an idea of what your topic should be. So find a topic that is more like your top videos than your bottom videos. Number 4, go after high CPM keywords. So when I say CPM, I'm basically talking about what you're making based off of advertisements. So if you're like most YouTubers and you're trying to make a lot of money based on advertisements, or at least a big percentage of your money from advertisements, you can have multiple streams of income, of course, but your suggested bid on the Google Keyword Planner is going to be one of your best assets. So when you look up the topic of your video before you publish your video and before you record it, you want to see what the suggested bid is for your keywords. So for instance, I did a video called Bluehost versus HostGator, a comparison of hosting companies or something like that. Now that video did pretty well in terms of views. It only got, I don't know, maybe 1,000 views a month, probably a little less than that. But the suggested bid was so high that it made good money from ads. You can see the suggested bid. I was showing you some earlier, like Call of Duty is like $1 suggested bid. So you would need to get a lot more views to make the same amount of money as a video about HostGator versus Bluehost because the suggested bid is much lower. So you get paid based on your cost per 1,000 views and things like that, which is what CPM is. But you need to go for higher suggested bids if you can. You won't always be able to. For instance, if you're a video game channel, it's hard to do that. If you're a comedy channel, it's hard to do that. But suggested bid will give you a chance to make a lot more money per 1,000 views, meaning you would need not as many views to hit your income goal. Whereas if you did something like, for instance, I did another video called, the top 20 Richard Branson quotes or something like that. No advertisers are really caring to bid on a keyword like that, even though the search volume is not bad, 1,000 to 10,000, and the competition's low. But the suggested bid is literally non-existent, meaning I probably didn't make any money from ads on that video. So if you're really going after YouTube monetization through ads, then you need to keep the suggested bid in mind, go for higher suggested bids, and of course, look at that search volume, get some high search volume along with that. You need to kind of find a place where you can get the best of both if you can. So suggested bid, there's an example of a good one. Here's an example of a bad one. So definitely look at that. Number 5, you need to use a multi-part keyword phrase everywhere. So when I mean a multi-part keyword phrase, I'm talking about like the title of your video, for instance. So if we're looking at an example of how this is done, this video, which is done pretty well, 2,000 plus views in just a couple of weeks, and you look at how the main keyword phrase is and how the title is structured. So you won't always rank for the top keyword phrase. So if your top keyword phrase is Call of Duty, for instance, you're probably not going to just do a video and name it Call of Duty and that's it, and then rank for it, because there's going to be competition. It says low competition, but there's still going to be other videos from better channels in terms of channels that have been around longer, not necessarily better, that are going to be ranked ahead of you. So you won't hit that $1,000 a month for a long time, if at all. So what you have to do is combine the high-end keyword phrases with the lower and medium-end keyword phrases. So what you do is you kind of extend it. So you have, let's say, business ideas is your main keyword phrase. So business ideas that are easy. So if you were to rank for business ideas that are easy, you might rank for that pretty quickly because it's a longer keyword phrase and less competition. And then as your video builds up over time, you might eventually rank for business ideas by itself, and then you'll hit really big numbers. And then 2017 is another thing. Adding the year can also improve your video's popularity because that tells people that it's working right now. It's something that's applicable to today and not last year, or it's not an old strategy. So dividing it up, extending your keywords. So if your keyword phrase is 2 words long, find a 3 or 4 word version that includes that 2-word key phrase at the beginning, and then make your title out of that. Okay, you should be able to divide it up between, okay, your main keyword phrase, and then your extended keyword phrase, and then your full extension keyword phrase. So I could rank for business ideas that are easy, business ideas 2017. Those are 3 keyword phrases right there. If I rank for one, I'll start getting some traffic, and eventually I'll be more likely to rank for the higher competition ones. So that's another thing you can do, and that will help you a lot in terms of keyword phrases. You can also just kind of go through here and see like how other people do it. A lot of these, of course, are like news and things like that, which is just, it has to be just very compelling. It has to be very interesting to a lot of people. Whereas if you do, let's say, one that's not very good, you could say something like something that only a few people would know about. I don't really see any great examples right here. Of course, on the home YouTube channel, you're not going to have a lot. This one didn't do very well. How to accomplish more by doing less. So this is an example here of one that doesn't have very good numbers, and it's been out for 3 weeks, even from a big channel. People on YouTube tend to not care too much about personal development type stuff in many cases, so it's not doing much. People do not search for how to accomplish more by doing less. That's not a popular keyword topic. So there you go. You need to look as far as what the keyword phrase is and how you can extend that. So another way to do this, to actually put it into action, let's say your phrase is Call of Duty. So you would type it in here, Call of Duty, and then look at the results that it shows up automatically for. So you're trying to rank for Call of Duty, but you want to do a video that does very well. So you need to rank for something smaller first, because most likely you don't have a huge channel yet. So Call of Duty, you could do Black Ops 3, you could do Infinite Warfare, you could do Black Ops 3 Zombies. So then you would have Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. Those are 3 keyword phrases you could rank for. So just type it in YouTube and see what YouTube suggests that you search. Those are popular searches that other people have searched very frequently, and those are easier to rank for and will help you with your main 2 or 3 word phrase that you're really trying to rank for. So extend your title. Like I said multiple times, I can't stress this enough, extend your title using these add-on keyword phrases that are listed here on top of your main one. Number 6, have multiple streams of income for the video. So if you want to really make a lot of money for each video, you may even want to add income streams. So a few ways that you can do this, of course. I do have a video that covers this. I'm not going to get into too many details about this right now because of time restraints. But as far as just making money from YouTube videos besides just ads, you can do affiliate marketing, you can sell courses from Udemy or something like that. You can you can do you can post the video in other places. You can have people go to your website from the video description and then have ways of making money on your website. There's a lot of different things that you can do. 10 of those strategies are in this video, so you can look that up. I'll also have a link to it for you. An example of this would be, for instance, this video by Pat Flynn. You've probably heard of him. He founded Smart Passive Income, the podcast and blog. But this is him making money from affiliate marketing. He's not even really making money from ads from this video. 229,000 views. And right here is a link, as you can see in his description. He has a link here that makes him money from a hosting company, and it makes him money from an affiliate commission. So when you buy that product through that link, he makes a commission. So that's affiliate marketing used through YouTube, and that is another way that you can actually monetize your videos. And the more income streams you have, the better, as far as if something happens to one of them, you'll be okay, and it gives you chances to make more money overall. And number 7, make the video related to other popular videos. So you can make this related to your other popular videos. So one thing I've done, if you look at some of my videos, for instance, making money online seems to be a popular topic. So I've had different ones that have to do with making money online. So I had one take off. I tried to do another one that's kind of related to it. It took off. So that shows me that my subscribers care about that subject in general. So how to make money without working in 2017, how to make passive income without investment. They're different keyword phrases. They cover different things. They have different content in them, but they're along the same lines. So you can kind of do related. So let's say you have a video that's doing well about making money online. Well, you could do another one making extra money from home and do some other strategies in that one. So that's another example. So what you want to do is do a video related to your top videos, or do videos related to other channels' top videos. So if you have competitors in your industry, which you definitely will, you can go to, let's say, Business Insider. If they were a competitor of mine, I could go to their most popular videos and see that and see what their most popular videos are. So this would tell me, or at least give me some ideas, if I have a similar channel to Business Insider, what I could do and what subjects I could cover to get lots of views and lots of money from a video. So look at this. You could do one about religion around the world. You could do one about politics and stuff like that in the news. You could do one about McDonald's and their secret menu. You don't want to just copy and paste their exact title, but you could do it along the same lines with some of the same keywords, but you also want to, of course, make it different and add your own spin to it. So that's another thing. So as kind of a recap, you want it to be related to other popular videos that you've done or that competitors have done. You want to have multiple streams of income, like affiliate marketing, ads, courses, things like that. You want to use a multi-part keyword phrase where you're trying to rank for one short, big home run keyword phrase, as well as a few smaller ones to kind of build up momentum. You want to go after high CPM keywords so that you don't have to get as many views to be successful. You want to go and use your analytics to find what your subscribers really want based on your top 10 videos and your worst videos. Go after broader audiences. In other words, don't exclude people by saying, how to do this for men, or how to do this for women only, or how to do this for teenagers, or book review that very few people have heard of. You've seen some of the things I've done. I've showed you different examples. And last but not least, make sure your video subject has high search volume so that you have the potential to make a lot of money from your video and you're not limiting yourself and wasting your time. So if you got something from this video, if you feel like you'll learn something, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video in general or want to add to this topic, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to add to this topic and get your feedback. I'm always looking to improve these videos. And also, I'll have all of the links, examples, resources, notes, and related content to this video in one place for you at selfmadesuccess.com. You can go there for that, or I'll have a link to that page in the video description for you. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.